of them, I'll tell you. Mario and John now quit. So this means 3 months winners of so that's just the story.
Just don't touch it. Yeah.
They only have it at
Yeah. Okay, there we go.
the score on there. So
Yeah.
oh, they're going to change it. Beauty.
Okay, I think we're on now.
Okay. We're live?
Yeah, you take it away, Greg.
Okay, we're here this evening with Adrian Cadahan and myself, Craig Thaberge. We're watching the women's doubles finals championship with team rate number 1, and that is Van Soelen and Wright versus Nadeau and Popp. And right now, Adrian, Charlotte Wright is serving
Excellent volley. That was an excellent poach.
by Popp. Or
By
that was
Wright.
by Wright.
Yes.
And she is serving right now on the ad side to Nadeau. Nadeau is waiting on the second serve. That was a miss hit by Charlotte Wright. But that was a good second serve, and Nadeau, I think Adrian was sitting on that and wanted to have a good return to make a challenging shot.
And she stepped in a little bit more on the backhand side, so she kind of had a feeling it was going to go there. So, great decision.
Again, that was a good first serve, a 5/8 speed. Popp may have been trying to hit that a bit too hard off return serve, Adrian.
Yes. 100%. I think she wanted to set the play deep, but she went over too much, so she's got to get a little bit more spin in that backhand. Excellent volley. Great setup. You know, that's the thing about these doubles is it usually relies on the returner, because depending how well the returner returns,
Right.
it makes it easier for the person at the net to poach or intercept much better. So
And sometimes you can communicate with your partner saying, I'm going to return it wide, so your partner knows where it's going.
exactly.
Very nice low shot by Charlotte Wright at the baseline, deuce side. And it seemed to handcuff Popp a little bit too low. Adrian, did she have to get down lower on that ball to succeed?
I think the right play for that was just a nice chip over
On an angle?
Yeah, just or a lob down the line, just to set up the play, give her much more time. Oh,
Oh,
now it's 2-2 in the first set. Nadeau and Popp were up 2-love. Charlotte and
Van Soelen.
got to bring it back.
Well,
That's
that's a momentum swing right now, Adrian. What does Nadeau have to do to succeed on this game?
Well, I think she has to get the first serve because she was serving really well in the first game. So if she keeps serving the way she is, she'll
That
have
was
no problem.
powerful. That was an ace.
Yeah.
Awesome. And it looked like she has a nice little spin on it. Ball toss, you can decide.
Exactly. It's a great wide serve. It's a
Great wide
fantastic-
serve?
I like when I play doubles too, Greg. Is I like to serve wide most of the time. That way, it gives my partner a much easier chance to cover the court.
Right. Oh,
Great
is
shot.
that out?
That was a great shot.
That's a nice, caught the line, and that she hit that with authority coming across her body, and that's down the line. Is that a harder shot to
It's a
make
really
than?
hard shot. It's a really hard shot because the person at the net's right there too, and Andriana is a power player, so she's
Right.
got the power. So if she's able to hit those shots, she can do it at will.
It's 30-love right
Seconds.
now. Nadeau serving.
Oh, that's
Caught the back line, popped, made a nice overhead, one-handed backhand lob over Van Soelen at the net.
had
A
little
40
bit
love.
backspin had a little bit backspin
Backspin.
on that volley. Kind of went away from them. So
We've got a good angle here. Let's see where Nadeau goes in the service box. Out wide, down the middle. Nice play.
it's a great play, and that's the thing that
The
Charlotte
server.
and Andriana have to watch out for, because Andriana, well, when she gets a short ball, she'll put it away because she loves to hit the ball hard.
Short
So-
ball off the return.
Yes, exactly.
Off her serve.
If it's a short ball and she sees it nice and easy set up for her, she'll go for it 100%, and either she'll put it away or she'll set up the point perfectly
for the next
Olivia.
shot
For
the next-
Olivia.
which did happened at the net.
Exactly, and that's why she coached perfectly. It's a
Right.
great strategy from Popp and Nadeau.
So right now we have Nadeau and Popp leading 3-2 going into the fifth game. What do you anticipate Van Soelen and Wright are going to have to do holding their serve?
Well, I would have to say maybe come to the net more because, it's going to be really tough to outpower these two, right? Because, the youngsters like to hit the ball really hard. And so I
Right.
think if they manage to serve well and like wide or T and they come to the net, I think they should have no problem.
Good. Let's see what Van Soelen can do.
Great
That
serve.
caught the line. Nice
serve.
deep serve.
Great serve. Everyone's serving well today.
And Van Soelen is one that is really good at the net, having seen her play at the net before. And I've played against Van Soelen in some doubles match with her and her husband. Very competitive. Very nice serve.
She
And
managed to stay in the baseline with Adriana.
that's what she's going to have to do. You're going to counter punch from the baseline with power versus power. Nadeau is hard to keep up with.
So she's going to have to shorten up the swings because the ball's coming so fast. You don't have enough time to take a
Oh,
big back
shorten
swing.
up the swing. Good point.
Second serve. That's a little bit too much on that
A little bit
slice.
too much. We have the score 30 serving to 15, and this is the number one ranked team, Van Soelen and Wright. They have a lot of experience on the court.
Well, for sure. They're the defending champions of the club championships last year. Correct?
That's correct, Adrian. And right now, I think they're matched up with some speed, skill, and finesse with the youth movement right now.
There you go. A little bit too much. A little bit off pace on that serve for Adriana. I think that's the number one thing that
Patience.
is that no. I think because sometimes power players, in my experience, Greg, is sometimes the power player loves it when the power comes back.
Right.
So sometimes, from my experience, is that I always taught by my coaches to take pace off.
Take the pace off.
That way, it gives them more time to think,
Right.
and they overthink things. Because sometimes overpowered players like to overthink things. They just think hit harder, hit this, hit that,
Right.
instead of using their brains and just play a
Can-
little bit smart.
Can they use Van Solen's pace to create their own pace?
Of course they can. Of course.
It's long.
Second serve.
She has a very good second serve as well. She keeps the ball very low to the net. There's not much spin on it. It's fairly flat. Nice
Ooh,
deep. That's game.
Nice deep shot from Liana. Now it's 3-all in the first set. 6 games now. Everyone's holding serve right now. Let's see how Olivia holds out here.
Well, Nadeau and Popp, they have been playing doubles together now for 4 years. So the chemistry between these two women is very good.
Exactly. They're like almost like sisters going on the court. They know what to do. Ooh.
Miss hit
Yes, but that was a great return.
by Van Soelen. She's sitting on a fastball from Popp. Popp's got a very good serve. She locates it well in the service box at 3/4 speed. Very good accuracy.
Exactly. Let's see what Olivia does with this serve. Love 15.
Oh,
That's a
that
great
made
poach.
beautiful.
That's a great
Nice
poach
play.
from Adriana.
And a nice second serve by Popp where she was just able to keep it at the body. It's like a body shot, not outside, not inside, right at the body.
Yeah. And that's the thing. That's the thing. You always want to, in doubles, the main thing is you want to set up the player at the net. Because it's
Right.
when you play doubles, sometimes it can be really faster than singles actually sometimes.
Right.
Right? So you have to really think harder because you don't want to let your partner down, right? So you want to set up your partner to put away the shot in doubles.
Yeah.
So right now, Olivia's serving, I believe, first serve at 15-all, 3-all.
That's a good script so far. That's a great point by the senior veteran team, Van Soelen and Wright.
I noticed how Venezuela is getting much quicker to the ball now because now she knows that Adriana is going to eventually poach when Adriana's ready. Because I notice she's moving her right foot, Adriana, because she wants to take the ball early.
Right.
So I noticed that Venezuela got to the middle right away just to, get the ball back in play. And that's smart what she's doing. She's not hitting the ball extremely hard. She's just getting the ball back in play high to give her enough time. So now we're at 15:30.
Oh, miss hit by Wright. She's back at the baseline, and it was just a nice 3/4 speed shot to her backhand, and she misfired on that.
Yes. I also noticed as well, Venezuela tried to take that early. She tried to poach on that one, but then she moved back to the middle, and I think that might have, confused Charlotte a bit, but that's fine. Right idea. So now we're at 30 all 3 all.
Texting my wife to tell her to come and watch. It's good. So, nice point by the veteran.
Venezuela's been playing really well, solid at the net. She's really quick at the net.
And Adrian, correct me if I'm wrong. It's just like a pitcher. When they face the batter sooner or later acclimatizes to the velocity of the pitch coming in. I think Van Soelen has made some really good adjustments, especially against Nadeau's power hits.
Yes, like I said, she's starting to come to the net more now. She's throwing off a little bit Adriana off right now. So now they're up a break point, 30-40.
Wow.
It's in.
No, that was out.
Oh, it was out.
Yeah.
That was a great point,
Played.
though. That was
very
smart.
good play. And
that
now
was smart from Charlotte to lob the point and then give her time so that both of them can cover their side. So that was very smart from Charlotte with that return.
Nice.
So now we're at deuce.
Very nice forehand slice outside, Adrian.
Yeah, very good.
Stepped up.
That was a very good volley. 2 good volleys from Adriana. Those are very good volleys. You gotta really put her away with these girls.
So we had an advantage now to Nadeau and Popp. Popp serving. Where do you anticipate Nadeau going off the serve? What is she trying to do?
Well, I think, if I was Popp, if I wanted to set up for Adriana, depending where she's standing,
Take her serve outside and have.
Let's see where she's standing right now. She wants it to the backhand.
Backhand?
Yeah, because
To Charlotte's backhand.
Yeah.
Let's see. Good call, Adrian. Very good call, Adrian. And that just put Nadeau and Popp up 4-3. And I've been told usually the team or the person that wins the 7th game is the most important in a match.
Sure.
That usually.
That's for sure, 100%. Because now it's getting closer now, so now it's really depending on Charlotte serving right now.
Right.
Because then if you break here, now you're up 5-3.
Right.
So it's always important to hold your serve. It's always so important, especially in doubles too. Because one break, you're pretty much done in doubles.
Correct.
So let's see how Charlotte and Venezuela manage to hold serve here. I mean, both of them, they had 2 opportunities to break them. So
Right.
So they're still hanging on. So you never know, right? They're very experienced, right? They won the club championship last year.
Correct.
Right.
Right.
They've been playing doubles for 2 years.
Yes.
So and they also won the Summer Slam doubles tournament in July. So
And they won their first game quite handily at 6-2, 6-0 versus Mila
and Seidel.
in Silo. So
that
they're on a
was-
roll. They've got lots of confidence and they've got some momentum right now. Let's see how Charlotte Wright can do.
Excellent serve.
Wow, that's a characteristic that I'm noticing off of Popp. She likes to generate a lot of power off
Yeah.
return serve, and she's unforcing it. That's an unforced error, would it not be?
That would be 100% an unforced error, right? I think what Adriana and Olivia have to do is take less off the ball.
Right, but you said take the pace off the ball.
Exactly. Not everything has to be hard.
And that's what happens if you take pace off the ball sometimes, right? You miss hit.
And that's the problem with most of the power players is that they don't know how to take pace off, right? Because they're so
When to
used to
use
hitting the
it.
ball hard. Mm-hmm. And even just a chip or a slice is perfect, or even just a lob. And I think that's what Charlotte and Van Sola got in their game, is that they can chip as well. And they chip really well.
That's the second serve.
Yeah.
Hello. What is the here?
So that's a great shot by Adriana. Very great shot. So now we're up 30-15. And Soelen and Wright.
Let's just see how Nadeau can handle Charlotte's serve, because Charlotte's serve's deceiving. It's not the fastest serve. The velocity's not going to beat you.
Yes. She likes to serve very low.
Low?
Really low in the serve. So you have to really stay down with it and use literally just topspin. Smart play.
Good call. Uh-oh.
And you see that's what you get. That's what you get. 30 all now.
30 all, momentum swing now to the youngsters.
Well, now this is a really, really important point.
Very important point, because you have a chance to break serve if you go up by one.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how she does. Bad ball toss right now by Wright. Oh! Van Soelen is not happy right now as a miss hit at the net.
I mean, that was the right play, though. She was there. Right play.
Break point. Oh. Go back to deuce number one.
See, Adriana's really struggling with that serve right now because there's no pace and it's low.
Mm-hmm. Should she move back further from the baseline
I think
to adjust to that?
I know, because then, I mean, she could, but I would recommend standing where she is, but just taking a little bit less off and putting more spin on the ball. Just more spin.
That's hard. That's trouble. That's trouble.
Oh,
No,
that's a fantastic
nice.
lob.
That
by
was
Charlotte.
fantastic. That's Charlotte's double experience coming out right now from years at the North Bay Granite Club. Playing doubles early mornings. I watched her play
Yes.
with several other women, and she just goes quietly about her job. She's a Branksome Hall graduate down in Toronto, and I'm sure she played tennis down there.
I didn't know that, actually. But yeah, I see her a lot every weekends in the morning, always playing with the women, and she's one of the best, I would say.
Nice deep shot. Oh, she picked her spot.
That was a fantastic shot.
She kind of handcuffed Popp at the net. She wound up to take a forehand strike and then quickly went to a...
Yeah, exactly. Just a tab. Well, that's the thing. She saw an opening, right? And
Right.
I think Olivia did give away too much, and it was the right play to play just behind her. And you notice how she didn't play hard at all. She just tapped it over, and then
she froze her almost with a quick forehand, and then seemed to just go with a overhead, small little overhead.
exactly. Now it's at 4-all. Let's see how Adriana serves out this game. No. If I were, honestly, when I was younger, I used to always feel the pressure at 4-all because this is a really important game.
Oh, double fault. That could be momentum swinging. Good point by you, Adrian. Did you have an opportunity to play doubles over in Italy?
I did, yes. I played a lot of doubles with a lot of ATP players, and
Nice.
I can say way more intense and everything, and it's all about the strategy, really. It's honestly 100% strategy, because you always want to figure out how to set the play. You always have to talk to your partner.
Well, you made the point already about the server wants to set up his partner at the net.
Exactly.
Let's see how Nadeau does. Wow.
She got it again on the down line.
I think that comes with experience right now, is Charlotte Wright could be the wolf in the sheep's disguise, where she's going to fool you with her cross-court body shots, and she's coming right across with the forehand, and she's landing in the doubles alley.
Yes, for sure. Well, Charlotte's been here the longest, and she's the most experienced I would say, out of the three. So she knows what to do.
That's another ace. Second ace for Nadeau on the deuce side.
Now the match is starting to get really intense now.
Yes. 30-15. This is a huge point, Adrian.
For sure, 100%.
Oh, she took that out of the air. That's unbelievable play by Popp. That is a what degree of difficulty would that be? That shot that Popp just made there, Adrian.
Wow, that was very difficult. She didn't even volley it. She took it in the air, backhand in the air. So now this is where I think, in my opinion, determines who wants the set more now, because it's 30-all, 4-all. Let's see what happens.
Wide.
Ooh, that's a smart play. Smart play to go wide. Oh, just a little bit too much.
Huge play. Now the table is set for Nadeau to go to Charlotte's backhand side, take her out wide, Adrian, so Popp can do her job at the net.
I think so, yes. She went for the backhand.
Yeah.
Now.
But that was a good return from Charlotte. Oh, nice play. And that's a good example of what you just said. She created her own pace, but she didn't hit it too hard. It's control before power.
For sure, 100%. It's all about accuracy too. For me, you know, my father used to always teach me that it was always accuracy first. It always became accuracy, consistency, strategy, and then power.
Right. Power comes at the very end.
Exactly.
Wow. And most inexperienced tennis players, what they want to do is they want to get out. And what do they want to do first?
They always want to hit the ball so hard.
Oh.
It's crazy. For me, like, you know, I'm really thankful for my whole tennis career. I've always surrounded myself with great people and everything.
Right.
And the number one thing that they always told me was that it's always about accuracy first.
Repeat that again for the viewers. Accuracy, strategy.
Well, it always becomes accuracy, consistency, strategy, and then power.
Accuracy, consistency, strategy, power. I think you can apply that to most sports, most types of sports that you play. You have to be accurate, big time accuracy.
Exactly, and then that builds confidence, right? Because you can hit the ball as hard as you can, but if you put power above accuracy, you're not gonna have confidence because then you're always gonna be negative, like, oh, I'm always so nervous to hit this type of shot. And that's a fantastic serve.
That's a big service. We have Van Soelen. Right now they want to take the momentum back, and it's 15-love.
I like how focused they are. They look very calm out there, and they look like they're not panicking at all. So, let's see. This is going to be an interesting match, I think.
This is going to be a big matchup right here. Big serve, Van Soelen versus Nadeau. Oh, she threw a change-up.
Very smart.
Nadeau was playing a bit too far back.
Mm-hmm.
Nice play by Nadeau. She went right at Charlotte Wright.
Yeah, that's a good play. She saw Charlotte Wright standing there.
So she wanted to test her? Is that what the shot was?
Well, she played it smart. She played it right low near her, underneath her hip. And that's usually the toughest spot because when the ball drops underneath your hip, you have to go up.
Right.
So I think she was trying to create a setup point, I think.
15-all.
So it's 15-all now.
That's where Van Soelen's strong, I've noticed, on this deuce side serving. She can heat it up a bit. Nice play by Nadeau.
She read that ball right.
This is a huge point right now. Van Soelen and Wright down 15-30. First serve.
I think Van Soelen's going to go. No, if I was Van Soelen, I would go T.
Call.
Oh,
that's game.
Great. Oh, great.
It's not game yet. It's 15-40. This is double set point. Adrian, help me out.
Yes, it's double set point. So they have two chances here. Let's see how well they can. Let's see if they can take the set.
What a serve. Van Soelen.
And, this is another thing. This is experience too, because I'm sure in their past they've definitely been down set points before.
Oh, yeah.
So this is all experience for them, right? So let's see. They have one more chance here.
Yeah. And this is a good experience for Nadeau and Popp. Both have played at high levels before in North Bay in the officer tournament. First service.
Oh, she went for it.
See the hit. The dough's got to be patient. Oh, that was awesome.
Great. That's a
That's
great
set
way
point.
to take this set. Volley to volley. Now, Nadeau and Popp take the first set 6-4. So now, well, what's so crazy is that, Nadeau and Popp are having fun out right now. They're enjoying the match right now, but they do have to play tomorrow morning for the mixed doubles finals for the club championship. So they play against each other. So tomorrow it's Nadeau and Ryan O'Donnell versus Olivia Popp and Tristan Koch, the next gen.
That should be next gen. That's awesome. Some
I'm excited.
awfully good tennis players, Adrian, and you've had an opportunity not only to play with some, but to coach some and to teach some of these players as well, too.
Yes, I mean it's great to work with these kids. These are very good kids. They're really good to. They're really fun to work with, and they're very coachable. They're like a sponge. They absorb what we teach them. And I'm happy to share my experience with these guys, and to see them want to play tennis is great.
So these tennis players would have started at grassroots at a very young age?
For sure. I mean, I've known these guys probably for the longest time now, and to see them improve and they want to play tennis still it's really a good feeling to watch, for sure.
Nice play. And that would be also under the guidance and the tutelage of Francois.
Yes, that's the thing. I think honestly, this tennis facility has become much bigger with Francois Rothman around. I mean, he's been more than just a coach to me. He's been more like a father to me, a father figure for him. I've always, literally, I remember as at age 13, my dream was to be like Francois. I wanted to be better than Francois. He was like my role model and everything. I looked at him as an idol. I never really actually grew up watching with Roger Federer and Novak Djokovic and Rafa Nadal. I used to always watch Francois play, and I always said, that's my favorite tennis player.
Right.
So now, I mean, I'm back here for 3 weeks, so, and then
He's got a tremendous amount of knowledge and passion in his game. It just comes out in everything he does. I've listened to him with the young kids on the court. I listened to him the adult.
Exactly. He's never tired. He coaches 24 hours a day, and he's still not
That
tired.
is? That's mental toughness. When you can be on the court that long and teach and not get frustrated or upset with your students or with your teaching pupils, then that says a lot.
That's exactly it. Now Nadeau and Popp are up 1-0 in the second set. They look very confident right now. So let's see. Let's see what Charlotte and Ben. Let's see what they got in mind for the experienced doubles team. What do you think?
Right now, I really like the way that the senior team had responded when they were down 2-love. They came back to tie it 2-2, and then from then on it went to 4-4, and then there was a momentum change, a little wee bit where Nadeau and Popp, although they're inexperienced, they use their speed and their skill and finesse to overtake points, especially at the net.
Exactly, and they also got the power too, and they know each other very well. They're experienced playing with each other, so
The chemistry.
is there. So now, Charlotte serving.
Charlotte has a nice low ball toss and hits it fairly flat, but it's the accuracy. Oh, there's the first double fault.
That's the first double fault in the set. That usually sometimes, gets you a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
Because, when you double fault like that, especially in the first point, you kind of start questioning yourself how this match is going to go. So now left 15.
That's long.
And Adriana's looking a little bit more comfortable with that
She
serve now.
is,
She's
yes.
looking a little more comfortable now,
Yeah.
and that's the thing. Usually when you get comfortable with that pace,
Yeah.
you start not to miss now, and you get confidence.
And I noticed, Adrian, she's running around to her forehand. That was a backhand shot. She ran around to her forehand.
Now Charlotte picking up the pace on the serve now. She's seen that she's seen that Olivia and Adrienne are starting to get used to the pace now. So now she's serving a little bit harder now. Let's see what she does to Adriana.
Oh, that puts it at 30 all right now. A little bit of a shift of momentum. It's a seesaw battle. Let's see the poacher at the net, where Van Soelen goes off the serve.
That's the thing, you gotta watch out for it, because when she sees a ball that she can get, she'll poach.
She tried it. Oh, Nadeau. Let me ask a question, and I should know the answer, but I want to make sure.
Okay.
Nadeau's at the front of the net, and she comes through with a follow-through and strikes and hits the net. What happens with her racket?
Well, that is actually the point for the other opponents, actually.
Correct. Okay, so you can't make contact with your racket at the net.
For sure. I think even just your foot or your arm.
Even after a follow-through and you come and the point's over?
Well, even if the follow through is on your side and you just go over the net, that's great.
Allowable? The umpire has the decision?
Yeah, it's completely normal. It's fine and everything. But if you make any contact to the net or you make contact.
Oh, that's out. Is it out?
Oh no, she made it.
Oh.
Or did she make it?
I don't know. The girls are.
She made it.
She made it?
So now
That's
she
a
is
break.
up. Now she's up 2. That's a great momentum. This is what they had in the first set. They were up 2-love.
Wow.
So let's see how they handle the pressure at 2-love.
And they were fortunate that didn't go out because it was awfully close.
Yeah. So this kind of shifts things a little bit. So let's see. 2-love for Nadeau and Popp.
Now they just kind of put it on cruise control maybe and just play their game. Oh, I like Nadeau's form. She's got some really nice form.
And that's a great poach.
Beauty.
That's a great.
Charlotte Wright comes up right down the middle, makes a nice forehand overhead volley.
Exactly. I think that's the thing. That's a great poaching. They know how to poach. These girls do know how to poach. It's just about setting it up for the person at the net.
Where's the serve? Outside? No.
That's a great
awesome.
poaching.
That's the example that you set up at the very first part of the broadcast where you say, usually in doubles, Greg, it's the server that wants to set up the partner at the net. And that's exactly what happened. Textbook 101.
For sure. Exactly. That's what I was just about to say. That's 101. That's tennis 101. Mm-hmm. Is the strategy part, is the server try to set up the person at the net.
And right now, you know what I'm thinking? I'm seeing what you just discussed with me earlier in the broadcast. We're seeing accuracy, consistency, strategy, and power. And that's what's on display right now. Consistency. Look at, watch the Nadeau's form on the serve, Adrian. You can dissect it, but she arches her back, the good ball toss. You scratch the back with the back of your racket.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's got a good service motion.
Good service motion. She tightened up there.
Yeah. So now it's 40-15.
40-15 with a chance to take a 3-love lead in the second set.
And they'll be halfway there.
Winning the first set 6-4. Nadeau serving at
40.
always seems to be for right-handed on the ad side seems to give them the most trouble for some reason. That was out.
Just out.
And that is game 3-0 lead, 3-love lead right now for the youngsters of Nadeau and Popp. I don't want to say they're overachieving, but to go up against the number 1 seed right now, with a lot of experience, they're playing exceptionally well.
Exactly, and that's the thing. And now it's just about, can they keep the momentum going? Because for sure, Soelen and Wright are going to want to change the momentum now. They're going to have to come up with different strategies, maybe hitting the ball a little bit harder, maybe both coming to the net more, poaching. It's going to be tough against...
I think what you just said right there, both coming to the net at the same time is very important. Because if you have a stagger and you have one poacher, one at the baseline, in my experience playing doubles against high-level players, like on the Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings, when both players are at the net, it's awfully hard to beat those guys.
For sure. I've had that experience too in Italy, even just in the States too, and from what I learned in Florida and San Diego and New Orleans.
Yeah.
Is that it's the doubles, they always want to go to the net.
Quicker you can get to the net with both partners there, the more you're going to succeed.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much it. And it's tough to beat them. It's tough to beat them because they're so solid at the net.
Okay, here we go.
So here we go. Left 3 down.
Van Soelen, one of the better servers on the court.
Oh, first double fall.
Wow, and it's on the strong side. Now Nadeau is sitting back on the baseline, anticipating a 3/4 speed fastball, and she's going to use her forehand. Oh!
Ooh. Now, this is going to be a funny rule, actually, that most people don't know, apparently. Oh, that's 2 double faults.
Most people don't know what?
Most people don't know is that if you actually accidentally serve and you hit the person at the net, that's their point, the server's point.
I didn't know that at all.
Yeah, so it's actually a funny rule.
So do you think some tennis players purposely trying to hit the double?
Well, it's not sportsmanlike, but
because that's what went through my mind right away.
Yeah.
If you're a poor server, if I hit you, Adrian, I get the point.
Yeah, that's actually the rule, though. You can.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Here we go.
No, that's 3 unfortunate gifts.
What's the score now?
So it's actually love 40. Love 40. And it's actually very unfortunate that there's another rule in the American and Canadian tennis college rules is that when it's a let, you have to play it, and the person at the net is allowed to grab the ball and play it.
Wow. If it's a let, you have to play it?
Yeah.
Like volleyball almost. Oh, I caught the baseline. Yeah, we're congratulating.
Yeah, it was great.
So now we have a 15-40 service Van Soelen to Popp. Popp anxiously awaiting agility at the baseline. Oh, nice low serve. Van Soelen creeping up right now with a 30-40 service, first serve. Nice first serve.
Oh,
There's
left 40 down. They were left 40 down. Now it's deuce.
and not to throw any tennis player underneath the bus, but that's the inconsistency that can happen at the when you're serving sometimes. 2 double faults followed up by a couple of heaters, and you're back in the game at deuce.
Exactly. You got to be able to take control of the match.
Yeah, good call. That was long. Big second serve here. Very important. Oh, what a poach by Nadeau. She comes across, single backhand slice, and stops the ball on a dime. That puts it right now. Add out Van Soelen serving. Nadeau and Popp, if they take this game, there'll be an awfully big deficit that Wright and Van Soelen will have to overcome. First service, Van Soelen. Oh, and that's game, and that's a 4-0 lead right now for the young team of Nadeau and Popp. Have great chemistry as Nadeau is going up to make sure that Charlotte's okay. And Charlotte says, I was reacting really quick. I have great reflexes, but I don't think I could have got that ball. 4-0 lead. Popp to serve. They're well in control.
Let's see. Adriana wants it to the tee. Let's see what Olivia does here.
Oh,
And if you look closely when it's the first serve,
Right.
watch Adriana do the hand signal behind her
oh, I
back.
missed that. Good pickup by you, Adrian.
That's another great shot from.
Was that in?
Was that in? I think it was in. I don't know. They didn't. No one called it.
Let's see what the score on the board will be.
Oh, love 15.
Yeah,
See,
was
now
out.
you see. Look, she wants to the backhand. She
Yeah,
does the
you're
hand
right.
signal.
You're right.
So she wants to the backhand.
Oh, good call, Adrian. Oh,
Great return.
backhand again. Oh, she chose to go forehand. The last time she poached like that, she used her backhand slice and dropped it on a dime. Just maybe it depends on where the ball's located.
She wants a tee now. She wants a backhand tee.
5-all, first serve. Oh, what a nice return.
That would have been a nice return.
That was beautiful. Slice, low slice. Nice second serve, way out wide. Oh, nonchalant shot by Wright at the net. Just nice forehand, little bit of a slice, half speed change up shot, handcuffed Nadeau.
Oh, she wants him beforehand this time.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Wow, good call. That's going to catch the line.
Yeah, she
Good
caught it.
foot speed by Popp. Oh, that's a nice play by Wright. She came up and she draws Nadeau in with that short chip shot, Adrian.
And they gave her a little bit, like I said, off base. They gave her off base. She was expecting to put away shot.
Break point.
Now they have a double break point here. Let's see. The match is not over until the match is over.
Popp needs a good first serve.
Oh,
That's game.
That's game. And that's a little bit risky move. She took it. Oh,
Was that?
that's not
No,
game.
that Nadeau must have landed that on the baseline. All of a sudden now it becomes 30-40. Big serve. Where's she going, Adrian?
I'm going to say she wants it to the backhand. She wants to go to backhand.
What a serve. That's an ace. Good call. Nadeau calls backhand and Popp delivers. That's good teamwork. Chemistry.
And that's a great serve.
And that's put pressure on the service to say, okay, I'm going to try to get it to the backhand. Accuracy is tough.
Now she wants it on the tee.
Oh, that had some velocity on it.
Now, if you look at Olivia's technique too, she's got a really good technique on her serve as well.
Yeah. Nice and slow toss. Oh, double fault.
And that's the time. You definitely don't want a double fault at deuce, because then now the returner is feeling a little bit more confident now, because she knows that she's gonna take the serve off now, even on the first serve.
Right. She gave her a signal.
So now she wants the backhand again.
I can't believe these kids are so accurate with their serve. I've just tried to get it in the box. Oh, nice
Oh,
play.
she
She sliced it
She
backhand.
changed it. That's wow. That was a good serve and a great poach. So I mean,
I like the way she executed her backhand, not running around to her forehand, but using the backhand when it's needed.
back to deuce.
Long.
Just a little bit out.
Big second serve. Van Soelen moves in a couple of feet.
Oh,
Double.
that's the second double fault.
And sometimes, Adrian, correct me if I'm wrong, if it's a second serve and you see me moving in a little bit closer to the net, are you not thinking, oh no, now I better at least get it deep, and then you
For
start
sure.
to tighten up?
For sure. And that, you know what, this is honestly a funny lesson that I learned back in Italy. when the person's standing a little bit closer,
Yes.
you don't want your actual ball to actually go deeper.
You wanted to go shallower?
You want it to go more shorter because it's gonna kick more. It kicks the
Oh, I see.
So if you hit deep, I mean it's a good serve, but it doesn't. The ball doesn't kick. It doesn't go up.
You get a chance to spring up.
It doesn't have the chance to go up, right? When it goes shorter, a little bit, I would say maybe 2 feet
Yeah.
from the service line. It has time to kick.
Oh, good first serve. And there you go. This is now.
Advantage Popp in the dome.
Could they go up 5-love? And the writing should be on the wall. Can the senior partnership of Van Soelen and Wright stave off elimination? Oh. Nice. Oh, look. Oh, what a cross
It
court.
was in.
Yes.
That's a great shot.
Angle shot right from the hip.
And I think she a little bit hesitated on that shot too because she saw Van Soelen come in really close to the net.
You're right. It's the net front presence distracted her for a little bit.
For sure,
And then-
100%,
and then-
100%. When I played on the pro circuit for a lot of the doubles, when the person starts to come in, you kind of feel the tightness.
Right.
You're like, oh,
The
no,
net
he's coming
front
in.
presence, and now you're second guessing what you want to do with your shot.
Exactly, 100%. You always second guess.
Do you think Popp changed her mind towards the last split second when she saw Van Soelen come to the net and move from her right to her left?
Yeah, she did. She definitely did, for sure. But that was great anticipation from Popp. And now they're up 5-love. So let's see. This is for the championship.
And who's serving out right now is Charlotte.
It looks like Charlotte is gonna serve it out. So let's see.
Regardless of the score, I think these ladies have competed very hard, and for me, it's always been when you compete from the heart and you try your best. That's itself is the gratification. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, as long as you're competing from your heart.
Oh, that's a great volley. Had a little bit backspin on that one. It had side
That's a miss.
spin, and that was a great
That's a
push.
Nadeau, God has to be patient on Wright's serve. Second serve. This is what you have been alluding to. Let's just see if Adriana can keep the pace. Oh, I see. So you're saying Americans, you could play that?
For sure. You could, the person in the net could actually grab it. So Olivia could grab it. That's the rule in the States.
Oh,
now
that
you
was
see-
a nice one.
Now you see, now they're starting to get the confidence now.
Yeah.
Now they're up love 30, Nadeau and Popp. Let's see how Wright and Van Soelen, that's the other way they handle this.
And at one point in time in the match, it was pretty close. There was break point at 4-love. Van Soelen and Wright had double break point on Nadeau and Popp.
You know, one lesson that I learned when I was in Italy is 1 point can change everything.
1 point.
Just 1 point can change everything.
Nice. It's a good serve by Wright. Oh, I'll take it. You take it.
A little bit of communication.
I don't know who's on first.
Now it is triple championship point.
Wow.
For Nadeau and Popp.
The number 2 seeded team. New champion.
And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Nadeau and Popp are the new 1-2 Club Championship Women's Doubles champions. What a great match. I think that was really a great match. Honestly, first set was very close, and second set they were managed and played really strong. I mean, great performance from Charlotte Wright and Arena Van Soelen.
Yeah.
That was a great performance.
It
from
was.
both.
I think they showed up the first set, and it was just the momentum and the confidence from that young team of Nadeau and Popp that carried over.
For sure.
They got out to a 1-0 lead and then broke right away to make it 2, and
Yeah.
then Nadeau served for 3-0, and then they won 4-0. The closest game was the 5th game where they were down double break point, and they came back to win that to make it 5-0, and the rest is history.
100%. Well, guys, thank you guys for watching, and it's been fantastic. This is a fantastic women's doubles match. Please stay tuned for tomorrow at noon is the men's doubles club championship. Jim Baxter and his partner Tom versus Ryan O'Donnell and Tristan Kosh.
Oh, I'll be here.
And then also tomorrow morning will be Andriana and Nadeau and Ryan O'Donnell versus Tristan Kosh and Olivia Popp. So the two women's club championship match will be playing for the mixed doubles tomorrow
Wow.
championship. So let's see.
Andriana's going to have more gold medals than Mark Spitz. Awesome competitor, and congratulations to both teams. And Adrian, it was a real pleasure
No, thank you.
commenting. Really enjoyed it.
Yes,
Thanks very
thank you.
much.
No, thank you very much.